Hi all, so welcome to the today's tutorial. So previously, if you will check, if you will try to short the player, nothing is happening. Like he's moving just around. He's not bothering that he's been shot. So we will do that thing today. Like he will react it, and we will apply different animations. We will break his hand. We will break his legs, and we will put that depth effect in this tutorial. I'm quite happy because I enjoyed it very much while I was creating this effect. So let's start the tutorial. So first I will go to its uh, you know skeleton, and we'll try to put some animations here. Let me check. Okay, give me a second. Let me put those animations. It is already up. Okay, so what I'm doing, I am putting those animations mesh. Okay, let me put these animations here. It is auto choosing the skeleton. Just import all. Just press save. So let's imagine when we will shot at both the legs. So what it will do, we want it to crawl. Okay, so this is first. Let me hide his bones. We want him to crawl. If the left, see this like here he's running with the left leg. So I haven't imported any animation to shot if it is the right shot, because we have an option called mirror data table. I will choose the skeleton UE41 and just accept mirror data table. It is auto configured, so we don't need that. So we will use this while creating those animations for the opposite side. Okay, and so this is walking, this was running, and this is like slow. Okay, so actually this is the lag, this is the lag but slow. Here he is running. This is for the hand actually, see. So if we have shot the AI at the right arm, then this we will use. Okay, let's set up the animation first. So let me check the animation. So this is what we were using. So what we will do, we will create some state. So by default he is okay, but let's imagine if we will shot at his left leg, we will consider it as 1. 2 if it is like if he shot at the right leg. 3 if we shot at both of the legs. Okay, this is like these are 3. Next is the left hand, if we will shot him on the left hand, and next if we will shot him at the right hand. Okay, so how we will do, let's imagine first let me check blend pose by end, and we can actually add blend pins. I will add 5. Okay, we already have the BS logo. I will just go there. I will duplicate it. I will name it as BS fracture leg logo. I will again duplicate it. Chair hand logo. I need one more for the crowd, just to have it. I don't need it, but it's still just to PS underscore both leg fracture logo. Okay, so let me go first for the leg. So what we will do, I will delete this. this is the idle. So first is injured, run left leg and walk. Let me put these two. So I have already calculated it. It was at 90. The speed was 90 when he is walking. Okay. Okay, but this is the lag one. Give me a second. Let me. This is the walking. Okay, this one we have to put. Delete this, click, and 90. And this is for the running. Then we can crank it up to 400. Let me check if it is working fine. See? Okay. Next is the fracture hand. So let me delete these two. I have only inserted the walk one, and for the running I can just put the same lag one because I don't have that that animation. So this is for the hand, and it was also 50. It is like 90, so it is already at 90. Just click save. So this is for the hand, and last one is, so hand is done, leg is also done. Next is the if we fracture the both, so I will go to the crawl and its speed is 50. Okay, perfect. Okay, by default I want crawl but with the single frame. So what I will do, if he is at the ease, okay, so this one I do want to in the idle position. So create asset, create animation, ref pose. I will put it in the content, crawl idle. Okay, okay, no, crawl, have I done something wrong? Create animation, current pose, content. Okay, okay, perfect. Let me remove this, force delete, crawl idle. Okay, now go to the both leg. I will just delete idle and use the crawl idle. Just press save. So we are done with all the blend spaces which we do want. They are all here. Next is the placement which I have done. So this is the wrong path, so I will just shift this to the animation. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what I will do in the anim instance, I will create one variable for the index. So I will name it as AI anim index. So by default I do want it to to use the same. So just copy paste it. This is the by default. If it is 1, then I do want to use the injured feet one. So fracture leg, again copy paste fracture leg. The reason being is I'm creating 2 because see, if I shot the AI at the left leg, this will work. But if I shot the AI on the right leg, what I will do, I will mirror. So if you remember, we just created one mirror, so it already took that mirror dt and connected to the two. Okay, same thing we will do for the hand thing. So fracture hand, again fracture hand, I will mirror it again. So this is at 4, this is at 5. Okay, it's connected to the speed. And at the last, actually we have skipped one part where we have the crawl part is remaining. So let me remove this. The both leg fracture. This is the crawl. Then 4, then 5. I think this is done. Compile and save. Connect it. So in the ending preview, if we will choose 1, two, okay, we have to change the speed. Where is that speed variable? Okay, we are defining it. Can I change it? Yes. So let's update that value. Some dummy value. Let me take some dummy value. So literal float. Just for testing it out, I'm taking it 50. Compile. See, at 1, now he's changing the direction. At 3, he should crawl. Fracture. Okay. Okay, this we have done wrong. So let me fix it. Compile and save. At 3 he is crawling. At 4th he will putting his hand. 5 opposite and 0 by default. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me check at the hand part. Okay. This is why okay. Okay, so this thing we have to define, like, if my hand is short, I will walk like this, or maybe I will try to run. This is okay. Or there is one more thing which I can do actually, because when I am at the 0, if I have been shot at the left hand side, I won't stand like this, I will stand like this, correct? So maybe injured hand, I will pause, I will take this as the idle, create asset, create animation, current pose, man animation, hand shot idle. Press OK. Save. Again fracture hand. I will remove this and hand shot idle. Now this is natural. Play. Okay. Cool. Next thing is leg. Okay, for leg it seems fine. Perfect. So we are done with the testing. So I will just remove this, compile and save. Okay, so let's look at the skeleton now. So if you will look carefully in the hand and the legs, one thing is common, is like underscore L and underscore all. And in the thighs, we do have these like thigh, calf, we have foot and ball. So these four are there. So first we will check in the bone which we have hit in the character whether it does contain the underscore L or R. If yes, then we will check if it is left or right, and we will check if it is leg and hand, and we will configure this variable accordingly. Okay, so let's get back to the rider. So on AI take point damage, this is what we have created. So what we will do, first we will check if let me do one thing. Let me take the reference of anim instance of this character. So you anim instance, get mesh, get anim instance. Okay, and next let's check if okay, we haven't created that variable yet, so let me go to that instance. I will control D, it's in public, it will be in the integer, and we will call it as anim state index. So 0 normal, 1 left leg, 2 right leg, 3 crawl, 4 left hand, 5 right hand, and that's it. Okay, and by default we will keep it 0 as index is already like integer. By default values will be 0. So we will check if the anim instance anim state index is equals 0. Then we will set the get character movement speed to max walk speed. We will keep it 400. Okay, so like sorry 600. This is the by default, like he will run. Next thing, so in the thighs we have the thigh, calf, foot and ball. So I will create the array f string feed name goes to thigh, calf, foot and ball. So I will quickly check. So in the feed name we can check if it is a hand or, but before that we will check if it does contain the underscore L and L or R. So what we will do, if first we will save the bone is equals to bone name dot to string, as we have to perform some string operations here. So if bone dot find it does contain underscore L or bone dot find does contain underscore R, then we will go forth. So we will create one more variable, be hand chart. I am checking if it is a hand chart or not. By default let's keep it true. In the loop let me test. So for auto foot name uh, we toggle if bone dot find the foot. Let me change it to foot organ. If it is greater than equals to 0, then be hand shot is equals to false, and we will break it. Okay, so this is done. Next is like so as soon as like if we have hit the leg, hand doesn't matter, but as soon as we have hit the character, we will change its speed. So what we will do, let me copy paste it, and we will choose the 90. So and we can put that variable in public also, as we can tweak that variable. Float speed after shot by default is like 90. After shot. Okay. Okay, next is the now we will see if it is a hand shot or not. So switch be hand shot, case true, yes, if it is a hand shot. Case false, break. Okay, so if it is a hand shot, what we will do, okay, we haven't created the function yet. So if it's a hand shot, so let me go to the manim instance. In the public, so void on, let me create the u function so we can access it from blueprint also. Blueprint callable, so void on hand shot will left shot, control D on leg shot be. Okay, alt enter general definition. So if it is a hand shot and if it is left, so what we will do, so, okay, let's do one thing. Let's, okay, so not sure, but this thing is stick. Okay, my rider got stuck. Okay, I restarted my rider. So in anim state index, okay, I think that code is gone. Yes, yes, those that code is gone. So let me rewrite that again. Okay, unm instance v hand shot and 90. Okay. Okay, first is the anim state index which we have to create. Yes. and index, and it will be like 0 by default, as we already know, like 0 is normal left hand side. Let me copy paste it, so it will be it will save something. And we will also expose it to the blueprint. So you property edit anywhere, property edit anywhere, blueprint read write. Okay, next thing is the functions. So public u function blueprint callable void on foot short ball be right foot control D on hand shot alt enter declare. Okay, there is one more thing. We will use the bit flag. So bit flag is a way to to store multiple state in just one variable. So let me show you how we can do that. So I will create the enum class inside the header. So you enum, I will name it as enum class e bullet short flags. You int it, so none equals to 0. Here. Let's keep this hidden, comma left foot is equals to 1, then let me left shift 0, right foot is equals to, let me copy this, I will explain this in a bit, comma left hand is equals to 1_2, right hand is equals to 1_3. Okay, let me open the paint. So let's imagine, because it is possible that we have shot the left leg, right leg, so we have to keep two variables. So one way is like, if in very layman term, what we will do, as soon as we have shot the left leg, we will turn our variable to true. If we will shot the right leg, we will turn that variable to true. But let's imagine they are different organ, then we have to keep creating the variables, which is not a good way. So I'm using the bit flag. So let's imagine on one, like I am creating the 4-bit. So 2 3 4, so by default it will be all 0. So this position, so I am just shifting 0 times, so I am just shifting 1 0. So by default this value we know in the binary format it is 1, correct? So if I will shift left, so 1 0, this value is 2, correct? So if I will, so this one is representing this, correct? If I will again shift, like at the left hand I am shifting 2 times, so what it will do, 1 0 0, I am shifting 1 to 2 times. So 1 0 0 means 1 0 0 0, it will be like this, correct? So this is the representation for left hand, and for the right hand it will be 1 0 0 0. So using just one integer, we are keeping tabs of everything, like whether we have shot the left, right hand and foot, correct? So this is the bit flag. Usage of bit flag is really great. Let's imagine if I do want to check if it is a left foot. So I will again create one more variable, like what is the current status, like so current body shot status. So let's imagine by default it will be 0 0 0 0, as no shot is there. As soon as I will hit the left foot, which is my first one, I will change this to 1. Okay, so its value will be 1. As soon as I will hit the right foot also, they both will be 1. So net value will become 3. You getting my point? So let's imagine I do want to check if I have been shot on the left foot, and the left foot value is like shift by 0, so it's like 1 0 0 0. I will do the AND of my net resultant and the left hand, the value which I want to check. After multiplying that, if the value become is equals to the same, the first one, the left foot, then it's been shot on the left. Let's imagine I do want to check if I have been shot right. So right shot value is like 0 0 1 0. I will multiply it with this and the net will become 0 0 1 0. Correct? So this is equals to the right foot. That means I have been shot on the right. Let's imagine I do want to check if I have been shot on the left hand. So left hand value is like 0 1 0 0. Correct? This is the values. If I will do AND, it will become 0 0 0 0, which is not equal to the left hand. That means I haven't got shot in my left arm. Correct? So this is the concept of bit flags. So we will use the same. I will create one more variable in public only. In anim instance, I think I have created this in MAI base. It will be the part of MAI instance. So let me copy paste this quickly, and so here control D. So it will be the uint 8 comma current body shot status. Okay, so by default its value will be 0. Okay, so as soon as I will got the shot on left right arm, so we will do that. So what we will do on left, I will check if B right foot is true. If yes, I will current body shot status. I will do OR E bullet shot flag right foot. I have to cast it static cast to uint 8. Okay, or what we can do, be right foot, if it is, then do this, or do left foot E bullet shot flag left foot. We can remove this. Let me copy it, paste it here. It will be right hand and left hand. So here I am doing the OR operation. So what it is doing, let me again open the paint. Let's imagine your net is 0 0 0 0 and the left foot value is 0 0 0 1. If I will do OR, so this is the net part. If I will do OR, it will become 0 0 0 1. Correct? Let's imagine I got shot in the right foot. I will do OR with 0 0 1 0 and the net will be like 0 0 1 1. You got my point. Correct? So this is my current status. So this is why I am doing OR. Okay, pressing okay. After changing this value, I have to update it inside this variable called anim state index, because we do want to use this variable inside the anim blueprint. So I will create one more function, void anim instance update anim state index. uh, okay, alt enter, declaration created. Let me check where it has. Okay, it's in public. I do want to shift inside private. I always keep a variable and the function separate. Okay, so in update anim instance, I will just check. First, I will check if both of the legs are shorted or not. So if current body status and uh, I have to do AND operation and will have to verify. So I will AND with the right foot. So E bullet chart flag left foot. I have to cast it because my current body sort status is the uint 8 and right foot. If that's the case, then AI anim state and anim state index will be 3. Else if, let me copy, if that's not the case, if it is only left foot or right, let's take it from the right, then AI anim state index will be 2. Else if, so there will be more conditions. Let me duplicate it. It will be 1 if it will be the left foot. Okay, and after that hand will come. So here it will be left hand, it will become 4 and it will become 5 if it is the right hand. Okay, perfect. I think it is done. We can. So it is asking to use a static cast, but functionality will remain the same, but in C++ we should use the static cast, so I'm doing that. Okay, I think everything is done now. So after updating the current body status, I will call the update anim state index. We'll do the same here. I think we are good. So everything is done from the coding side. We just have to connect that variable which we have created in the anim instance, the anim state index, because we have created the same variable inside the blueprint if I'm not wrong. Okay, your gameplay statics, character movement component. I think I do know the reason why is it happening. Because we haven't added, okay, we haven't coded the base class yet. So in AI base, as soon as we have been short, so after 90 I will check switch behind short case true break case false break. Okay, if it's a hand chart, I will so if it's a hand chart, I have to call anim instance dot hand on hand chart. Here if it is right or okay, so bone name dot find if it does contain the underscore L, then it means it's a left, correct? mm, okay, one thing I have to change. So if it is able to find that, so because if it is unable to find, it will be turned to -1. So if it is greater than or equal to 0, that means okay, we are able to find that thing. So if it is true, then I will pass, then it means it's left, so I will pass false, else true. Use the same thing, but it will be for foot short. Okay, perfect. Next thing is the speed. So if the anim instance dot state index is equals to 3, then get character movement dot max fox speed is equals to 50. So we have to put the crawl speed also. Okay, so I will create two more variable. Short walk speed goes to 90. Float crawl speed is equals to 50. Short walk speed, crawl speed. Okay, perfect. It will still give me that error because we haven't included the character movement class. So it is inside the game framework. It is there. Okay. Let me check. Okay, I got the issue. Actually, if I will compile the code again, it is saying that they're also using a macro and they're using PC, and we are also using PC in the mutils class. If you will go inside it, they are using PC, see, and we are using the same variable here, PC in mutil. So what I will do, I will just replace the PC and PP with GPP and GPC, like get player controller, get player pawn, and that's it. Let me compile it again. It will throw some errors as we were using the PC before. So we will replace everything with the GPC. So if you are following this tutorial, you will get this error. GPC. Okay. What else in the bullet? When Control H, PC to GPC. Replace. P, there's one more. DPP. Okay, I think it should compile now. Okay, once this is done, I will open the, okay, this is built successful. Now I will open my Unreal because we have created one variable inside the animation class. So let's check that. This is the base. Let me open it. So this is the anim class. So this variable we have to replace because it is the blueprint based. We don't want that. So we have created the variable. Mm, Let me open the anim instance. So the variable name was anim state index. We will replace it. I will delete this one. Compile and save. Let's try. Okay, he is not moving. He's down. Okay, he's moving now. So this is working perfect. So if we will shoot more, so he is dead. Perfect. Let's try that once again. I do like it. Let's shot his head now. So he hold his hand, but he's waiting. But okay, but we will configure it later as it is already 40 minutes around tutorial. Perfect. So this was it for today. If you like the tutorial, just do like and subscribe and have a nice day. Thank you.